Hey there, lovebirds! Are you having relationship troubles? Do you feel like your crush doesn't even know you exist? We often get so caught up chasing the person of our dreams, we don't even notice when someone else is crazy for us. As men, we are constantly looking for new ways to impress women. We just need you to notice us. Let's talk about the way to tell if a guy likes you. What does their body language say? How is his eye contact? Does he lean when he speaks to you? Wait, what exactly is the hero instinct? We're talking all that and more. Number 1. The tone of his voice. You can tell a lot about a guy's affection for you by how he speaks. This is normally one of the first telltale signs. If someone's nervous, you'll pick up that pretty quickly. Is he stuttering? Is he having trouble forming sentences? Is his voice cracking? He's probably scared. Aside from their tone, the subject of conversation is also important. There's a number of things guys might say to try to impress you. Remember, guys are often insecure when talking to their crush. They're afraid of looking like a fool. As a result, we may attempt to boost our resume to enhance our image. Yeah, we sometimes over-exaggerate our responsibilities in the workplace. But this is a relatively harmless insecurity. Some guys can come off as just plain annoying. Are they bragging about how much money they make? How about their lavish vacations? Are they wooing you with stories about a daredevil stunt they pulled? Perhaps bungee jumping or skydiving. These are things he's praying you're interested in. Now, don't get me wrong, we all want a person who enjoys to have a good time. There are just more subtle ways of bringing it up. Another thing you might want to pay attention to is how much he asks about you. If he babbles on about himself and he doesn't seem interested in what you have going on, it's not a great sign. I mean, sure, he's probably attracted to you, but he's not even invested in who you are as a person. These all point towards him being in it solely for himself. If he truly likes you, he'll want to know about your upbringing, your job, and your goals. But he might also want to know about your interests. Favorite TV shows, films, celebrities, things of that nature. Do you remember the first date with your partner? What's something you talked about? Sound off in the comments section and start a conversation with our bestie community. Number 2. They feel like a hero around you. Research has pointed towards a fascinating form of behavior in certain men. It's something called the hero instinct. This is where men are attracted to women who see them as some kind of hero. I know what you're thinking. What kind of egomaniac is this guy? There is actually a little more to it than that. It's in a man's DNA to seek out someone who makes them feel like a protector. It's simply an instinct that's hardwired into men's brains. These are men who like being put in a position where they can do things for their significant other. They want to be able to do favors for them and be there for you when you need it. This gives them a chance to prove their nobility. They're yours. Number 3. He acts strange. Yes, men may brag. They may go out of their way to seem heroic. They may also come off as just plain weird. If he really likes you, expect him to start acting differently. This is especially noticeable with men that you've known for a while. Have you ever been around some guy that doesn't say anything? He just awkwardly stands there? Or if he's talking, he's saying all the wrong things? While this guy could use a crash course in the art of conversation, he may very well be scared out of his mind. It often sounds like this. They start with asking simple questions. How are you? What's your day like? Did you just get off work? But after that, it's just down to the deep void of silence. It's like they're aliens who haven't learned any other words yet. Outside of their chit-chat, they may also look strange physically. If you pay attention, you'll notice them sweating or trembling. Maybe they're breathing a little harder than usual. It seems crazy to think about, but this is a lot of people's reaction when they're attracted to somebody. Number 4. He's making eye contact. Can't take my eyes off of you. It's not just a romantic line. There's a lot of truth to it. When guys have the hots for somebody, you'll be able to tell just how cool and confident they are by their level of eye contact. The next time you're around this guy, look for these mannerisms. If he maintains eye contact while you're speaking, he is crazy about you. If he looks away when you catch him looking at you, chances are he was checking you out. If he tells a joke and then looks directly at you to see if you're laughing, he really cares what you think, and he's checking if you're amused. Don't get me wrong, eye contact is not easy for everyone. Depending on your personality, too much eye contact is very uncomfortable, but this is only a possible sign. Before we continue, forget about dating for a moment. Are you concerned about the state of your health? Check out our latest video on the 8 signs of an unhealthy bladder you can't ignore. Number 5. His compliments. Both men and women love their share of compliments. It's like fuel that keeps our confidence going. When a man is attracted to a woman, he taps into that need. That's why you'll hear frequent compliments from certain men. Just be cautious. A lot of them don't mean it. Let's say you're out with a group of friends and dressed up and ready for a night on the town. The second he sees you, he may compliment how you look. This is often a superficial way to get your attention. You know exactly what he's trying to do. If a guy genuinely cares about how you feel, he'll compliment on things you don't even notice. This includes comments about your personality. If the two of you are around other people and you don't see him complimenting them, he probably likes you. Number 6. He keeps messaging you. This is among the most obvious. You knew we'd have to talk about social media at one point or another. We've all had that one person in our lives who just won't stop sliding in our DMs. Sometimes it's funny, other times it's just plain creepy. Another instant way to tell if a person has liked you is if they constantly message you. These can be anything from the standard "hey" text to a random smiley face to a funny meme. It indicates that they can't get you off their minds. I know it can get frustrating, but it's up to you to decide how long you want to entertain the constant messaging. If it's too much, let him know. Number 7. He's always grooming himself. Guys practice self-care regardless, but when there's a girl they want to attract, they'll often go the extra mile to look good. Whether it's some extra product in their hair, more cologne, or fresh new clothes. If there's a guy in your life who's been dressing nicer around you lately, this is probably a sign that he's into you. Let's say the two of you are in the same friend circle. Recently, you've realized he's been smelling better and wearing the same newly ironed dress shirt. The only thing is, you're hanging out at a sports bar. Who tries that hard to look good for buffalo wings and watered-down beer? These attempts to look presentable are done for you to see that they care about themselves and their appearance. If they've been dressing up and complimenting you, constantly making eye contact and acting nervous all at the same time, he really wants you to like him back. Do you have a crush on somebody? Have you ever told them how you feel? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.
Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of Bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.